And this is the Mercedes-Benz Rangers postgame show on a night where the opponent and the mood at the Garden were the same, the Blues. Lots of changes, same result for the Rangers. 5-2 loss to the St. Louis Blues on Garden Ice. Alongside Brian Boyle, I'm John Giannone inside our Delta MSG studios from the Garden. I guess the simple question is, now what? Because it seemed like for a while in that game, things were better than we had seen in the previous two games, but the end result sure isn't. Yeah, there were some hiccups during the course of the first two periods, I thought, but nothing you couldn't overcome. I think the third period they ran out of gas, quite frankly, and I've been there. It's tough coming from the West to the East and playing in 2 days later, not to make excuses, but unless you can have a lead and really sort of lock it down, which they did not have, it's difficult. And you saw it at the 4-on-4 right at the start of the period. They gave up a goal, and they couldn't really find their footing after that. And another night where the Rangers surrender at least 40 shots. Shots on goal are not always indicative of the way the game has gone, but in these last three games, they have been. That's three straight now, 132 opposition shots in the last three games. And it was in that third period that the Blues were able to score two on Igor Shesterkin and then tuck one away for the empty netter, and that was the game. It really was, but it's how are they giving up the shots? There's some zone time in the second period in particular where I thought it could have been a little bit cleaner. There could be just a hit and eliminate, a pin that kind of organized everything in the D zone when you're kind of reeling and you can't find your footing offensively or defensively. Those little body checks and those close-offs can really sort of simplify, and you know, when you're tired, it's harder to do, and it looked like they were tired. Blues had come in 30th in the league in goals per game, but here they are in the third period, Brian, owning it. And this is, there's more ice. This is a 4-on-4. The play starts in the offensive zone for the Rangers, and Mika's trying to make something happen, throwing it at the net. It sort of just shifts on them, and away the Blues go. It's tough because, there's more ice out there, and they're trying to get something going offensively, but here you see St. Louis just winning battles, and it's a simple shot to the net. It's a lucky bounce for them. It hits Jacob Trouba. Jacob Trouba's doing the right thing. He's in front. He's battling. He tries to block a shot. But here they're just going to work. They're outworking the Rangers in the offensive zone. They get it low to high. There's no stick handle at the point. It's just a straight shot on net. That causes confusion in the defensive zone. When shots and rebounds happen in the D zone, no matter what your system is, there's confusion. There's a pause where you don't know where your man is or where the puck is or vice versa. And it leads to chances for sure against, and in this case, it leads to a goal. Yeah, Zach Bolduc had 5 career goals coming into tonight in 45 games. He scores 2 tonight. Pavel Buchnevich gets the empty netter, and it's a 5-2 final. Just as was the case in Edmonton, where one Ranger had both goals. It was Panarin on Saturday. It was Will Cuylle tonight. He's our Jersey Mike's sub-above player, and we're going to take a look at what Cuylle was able to do on the evening. 2 of his 3 shots found the back of the net. He threw 6 hits as well. Played nearly 15 minutes, and that is what you'd expect from Will Cuylle, who got a step up tonight with Chris Kreider out of the lineup, went into Kreider's spot on the left wing next to Mika Zibanejad, and probably, definitely was the best player on the ice. Well, what he does is he plays in straight lines. He's physical all the time. He had 6 hits tonight. That's how he's played recently, and for the last long stretch. I think it's what's given him success, and hopefully that can be contagious. You see here, this is just a hard-working goal. I really like Capo Caco in this. It's rubbed off on him a little bit. That's a quick shot to the point. And yes, it's not a pretty goal. It's not a highlight reel goal. But where is he? He's right in front of the net. His line mate's working to get the puck to the net. And this was, in my opinion, a highlight reel goal. Maybe not for everybody else, but it's very workmanlike. He goes hard into the corner and wins a battle. And then his buddy there, the call-up, Berard comes in, wins it. He wins himself a battle on this rim, this low cycle down. He has a stick lift that gives himself a chance. And then Mika has all the skill in the world to make this play. He sees that it's an opportunity to go east-west, an open goal for Will Cuylle to finish. Yeah, so for Cuylle, 2 goals. Brett Berard gets his first NHL point. Cuylle starts the play with a hit and a takeaway, ends the play with a goal, 1 of 2 on the night. But not enough for the Rangers. 5-2 the final against the Blues. Let's head inside the Rangers dressing room. Michelle Gingras with Alexis Lafreniere.
Just where did it feel like the disconnect was tonight for you guys?
I think we're just giving up too many chances right now. Our goalies have been unreal for us, but we can't just keep giving up grade A chances. A lot of them every game. It's not going to work. So got to be just a little tighter defensively, I think.
You headed into the third period tied 2-2, though. Just what was different in that period that maybe they were able to create more, or they limited your chances?
Yeah, I feel like we didn't get much, and like I said, we just gave up a lot, and eventually when you give up a lot of chances, it's going to end up in the net. So, like I said, our goalies have been unreal, and we got to help them a lot more.
What does that come down to? Just giving up these chances? What do you chalk it up to?
Just maybe our mindset. I don't know. We can be good offensively as a team, but I think we got to play defense first, and that's it.
Alexei, it's 3 losses in a row, a lot of shots against, but it seems like it's recurring themes in every loss. It's the same thing. Is this more than just a little bit of a slump now? Are there issues here?
Like I said, we just gotta focus on our defense a little more, and our line's gotta be way better defensively, and we just can limit a lot of chances against, and that's when we're gonna get offense.
Do you feel it?
Yeah, Rangers have been outscored 14-6 during this 3-game losing streak, 2 goals in each of the games. Igor Shesterkin has lost 4 out of 6, given up 22 goals in that span, and you heard Alexei Lafreniere say it's not the goalie's fault. Did you agree mostly with his assessment that it's what's happening in the D zone?
Yeah, I think they know better than anybody. They know what works for them, and they know when it's not going right. And especially if you're an offensive line, they're being called upon to create offensive chances and zone time and build momentum. It's not fun to defend, and they spend a lot of time in the D zone, and that's very taxing. Even when you're not doing it as efficiently or as well as you're supposed to be doing it, you're down there. So he's bang on. He understands that this is no recipe to win. I thought Igor was phenomenal. He made some ridiculous saves. It's just they need to get more organized. It's too chaotic in their D zone. And when that happens, you try to force plays, especially when you're down in the third period, you try to force plays. I wouldn't look at their D zone too much in the third because they were losing, but I think all in all, if you can play the first 20 and the second 20 a little bit cleaner and a little bit more predictable for your teammates and less time in your D zone, it sets up nicely for a third period where you can dominate.
Yeah, 36 saves for Shesterkin in Calgary, a loss. 38 saves tonight against the Blues, another loss. And that's the way it's gone for the Rangers recently. They lose 5-2 here at the Garden. We're just getting started on the Mercedes-Benz Rangers postgame show. First NHL game, first NHL goal for point for Brett Berard. A night to remember on a night the Rangers will sooner forget.